What if I told you that the greatest mystery in the universe is not hidden in the stars, but within yourself? This mystery is called consciousness. The simple fact that you are aware of your thoughts, that you can feel emotions, that you know you exist. But what is consciousness really? Is it just the firing of neurons in the brain? Or is it the essence of who we truly are? Tonight, we will explore science, philosophy, and spirituality to uncover the deepest question of all: what is consciousness? Let us begin with science. Neuroscientists believe that consciousness is the result of billions of electrical signals inside your brain. Every second, your brain is processing sounds, images, sensations, and thoughts. But here is the paradox. Why does this electrical activity give rise to an inner world? Why do you not only process information, but experience it as joy, pain, fear, or love? This is what scientists call the hard problem of consciousness. We know the brain is involved, but we cannot explain why there is something it feels like to be you. Visuals described in some theories attempt to explain this. The global workspace theory says consciousness is like a theater. Your mind is a dark stage where thousands of unconscious processes work behind the curtains. But when a spotlight shines on one thought, one memory, or one sensation, it becomes conscious. Another theory, called integrated information theory, suggests that consciousness arises when information is connected in a complex network. Imagine a glowing web of data, infinitely intertwined, forming a rich and unified experience. Science has given us remarkable tools: brain scans, neural maps, artificial intelligence. Yet, the secret of subjective experience remains unsolved. Why does music feel beautiful? Why does kindness warm the heart? These are not just chemical reactions, they are lived realities. Act 2, Philosophy and the Hard Problem. For thousands of years, philosophers have wrestled with this mystery. The French thinker Descartes once said, "I think, therefore I am." He believed that the very act of doubting proved the existence of consciousness. You can question the world around you, but you cannot deny the fact that you are thinking. Pause. In the East, ancient philosophy saw consciousness not as a private mind, but as a universal essence. In India, they described it as the ultimate reality, the eternal witness behind all things. They taught that awareness is like an open sky, where thoughts and feelings are passing clouds. And in modern philosophy, some argue that consciousness might not be produced by the brain at all, but could be a fundamental property of existence, just like time, space, or energy. This view changes everything. If consciousness is not only inside you, but also woven into the fabric of the cosmos, then to awaken to consciousness is to awaken to the universe itself. Spiritual consciousness. Beyond science and philosophy lies the spiritual path. Spiritual traditions describe consciousness as the inner light, the awareness that shines through your thoughts, emotions, and body. It is the bridge between the physical and the eternal. Levels of consciousness can be seen as steps on a staircase. At the lowest level, we are simply aware of the senses: sight, sound, touch. A higher step is self-awareness, knowing yourself as an individual. Climb further, and you reach empathy, awareness of others, of their pain and joy. And at the highest step, you awaken to universal consciousness. Here, you realize you are not just a separate being. You are connected to everything. Practical awakening. Consciousness is not just a concept, it is a practice, and you can expand it every single day. Seen, guided practice described in narration. First, conscious breathing. Sit quietly, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. As you do this, your busy thoughts fade and you enter the present moment. Second, journaling. Every evening, write down 3 things: how you felt today, one observation about yourself, and one thing you are grateful for. Third, non-judgmental observation. As you go about your day, watch your thoughts and reactions. Don't label them good or bad, just observe. This builds clarity and freedom. Fourth, digital silence. For 30 minutes a day, step away from screens. Sit in nature or simply in silence. Here, the voice of your inner self becomes louder. And finally, gratitude meditation. Before sleep, place your hand on your heart. Recall 3 small things you are grateful for. Feel the warmth of gratitude spreading through your being. You don't need hours of study, just 15 minutes a day. In this simple routine lies the power to awaken your consciousness. The future of consciousness. We live in an age of technology, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, space exploration. But the greatest frontier is not outer space, it is inner space, the realm of consciousness. Science has not solved it. Philosophy still debates it. Spirituality still points to it as the source of all life. Perhaps consciousness is not a puzzle to solve, but a mystery to experience. So the next time you pause and notice a thought, a feeling, or the beating of your own heart, remember, you are touching the greatest miracle in the universe. That miracle is consciousness. If this journey inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to Nido Quest and join us as we continue exploring the mysteries of existence.